Kevin. Kevin Dovik versus Kevin Mickelson. Who you got? Show me who you got. Alrighty, they are announcing them now. Beep, beep, up. Get this typed up real quick. Alrighty, here we go. Start of the round. It's coming. Introducing our boys, the Kevins. Fearing all throughout the world, the Kevins. Man, that's gotta be rough getting introduced before a fight and they have to announce your record as 0-1-0. That's gotta be a nightmare mentally. Alright, we're about to start it up here. Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Here we go. First round. Locking the cage door. Round one start. Here we go. Immediately, Dovik comes to the center of the cage, pushing Mickelson back. Mickelson throws a leg kick. We got orthodox versus orthodox for this one. Finally, we're switching up. We've had orthodox southpaw every fight here. So Mickelson skating around the outside of the cage, throwing leg kicks. Dovik pumping his jab, trying to gauge a distance. Mickelson feigning his back kick, throwing the front body kick instead. Mickelson got pretty good movement on the outside. Another rear leg kick by Mickelson. Still just skating around, Dovik hunting him. Not cutting off the cage, more so following. Mickelson tries to step in with that head kick. Another leg kick by Mickelson. He's peppering right now. Getting good shots, staying safe, keeping his hands up. Another leg kick by Mickelson. Dovik returns. He's starting to close distance now, trying to get his jab working. Dovik looking comfortable to switch stances. Still just following Mickelson, though. Mickelson landing his 8th leg kick at this point. Dovik landing the 1-2. Mickelson trying to counter off with the right. Dovik switching to southpaw. Ooh, Mickelson with the straight head kick. Leg kick by Mickelson again. Wow, Mickelson came in here prepared. For the guy coming in at 0-1, he's not giving Dovik anything to work with. 11th leg kick landed by Mickelson. Dovik misses the southpaw head kick. Another leg kick by Mickelson. He is peppering this leg. Man, if he keeps this up for the whole round, going into round 2. Oh my god, hard 1-2 landed by Dovik. Hard 1-2. He's hunting. He's just turned his brain off to any sort of damage those leg kicks are doing. He thinks he's going to knock Dovik out, or Mickelson out. Oh gosh, another leg kick, but it's checked by Dovik this time. Another leg kick by Mickelson. Back leg kick by Dovik. Mickelson's still just keeping to the outside of the cage, trying to work on the outside. Dovik doing a good job keeping his head off the center line, not getting hit by Mickelson's jab. But again, leg kicks. I've only seen one check so far from Dovik. Ooh, Mickelson does a great job ducking under the straight, landing over the top. Ooh, 1-2 body shot by Dovik, coming over the top with the lead hook at the end. Leg kick checked by Dovik that time. Mickelson now using the stomps. Head kick. Dovik misses with the step-in hook as Mickelson's trying to circle. Ooh, Dovik comes in with a beautiful flurry of combination. Got the double overhooks. They're clinched up now. Dovik's got double unders. Got him pushed up against the cage now. Trying to work that takedown. This is what I was wondering. I was wondering if Dovik would play this game. The Magny game. Tire him out against the fence. Grind him out. Grind him out. He switches off to the single leg. Dovik does. Picks him up. Mickelson with great balance, gripping his leg that he's got. Oh my gosh. Mickelson with the legendary balance right now. Using the headlock to keep Dovik's weight down. Dovik's still working on this single leg, wasting a ton of energy. Picks him up again. Doesn't get it. Mickelson with the insane balance. He's got his legs spread now. He's got the over-under. He stuffs the takedown. Now he's got the front headlock. Dovik switching back to the single. They separate with knee off the break by Mickelson. Mickelson with the legendary takedown defense. Legendary takedown defense. Mickelson slips the jab off Dovik. Circling back. Back to the leg kicks is Mickelson. Good. Get back to your game plan. Get back to your game plan. He can't shoot takedowns if his leg is absolutely destroyed. Oh, Dovik goes in with a beautiful snatch single. Gets his leg wrapped around for the double. Mickelson is refusing. He's got the guillotine locked up. He's got the ninja choke locked up. Oh, he's switching off to the one-arm guillotine. Oh, but Dovik gets around to side control. Mickelson needs to let go of this choke. Oh, man, he might get Von Flued if he's not careful. Mickelson maybe trying to use the headlock now from bottom half guard to sweep, but Dolvik's got the crossface. This could turn really bad for Mickelson, but I think he's just going to ride out the round. Man, really hard round to score, but Dovik peppering shots off top control here. Dovik might have edged it. He might have edged it just from this bit at the end. This is going to be a really, really, really tough... Holy fuck, Mickelson. Or is that Dovik? Dovik, you're bottom of your feet, bro. Where were you? Were you walking in the fucking dirt outside? God damn. Good round. Really good round. Mickelson showing that he's not affected by that record at all. He came here to play. Came here to freaking play, man. He was peppering leg kicks. I'd be very interested to see the stats on how many of those he landed that round. Those were beautiful. Dovik, though, man, he didn't give up on his game plan either. Even when there was 30 seconds left, he still wanted that takedown. Showing some highlights. Yeah, Dovik definitely edged that round. The combinations were just landing much more clean and like on the edge of his punches, like on the very tips of all the punches. He was landing really clean. Catching them bad. All right, we're getting into round two. Okay, here we go. Back at it again. Ready? Let's get it on. Step in jab by Mickelson to start. They're at the center of the cage this time. Dovik's drilled him with a leg kick. Step in head kick by Mickelson. Doesn't land. Dovik pressing him with the feints. Using beautiful footwork and head movement to block everything, though. Dovik is amazing with his defense. Another leg kick landed by Mickelson. It's going to make it a lot tougher for Mickelson, too, if Dovik is constantly switching stances. Mickelson deciding to take the southpaw stance himself, though. And he's got some heat in that southpaw stance. Not sure why he wasn't throwing like that the whole time. The southpaw stance was looking pretty meaty there. Stepping with that the step off uppercut. Body kick by Mickelson. He's got him back against the cage now. Dovik back to what his game plan. Ooh, beautiful counter hook as Mickelson tries to circle out of his combination. Now we're back to it. Mickelson skating around the backside of the cage. Dovik stalking. Man, I don't know. Oof. Mickelson getting good leg kicks still, but oh no, that was not a dick kick. I don't know. Mickelson may be fibbing here. Do we got a replay on that? That looked like all thigh to me. Let's see it. I don't know if they got the instant replay like that here. At FCC. Or FCR, excuse me. No way, Jose. No way, dude. That was under the cup. Unless his like very tip of his toe got him. Yeah, ref knew that wasn't intentional. Okay, back to it. Skating around the outside of the cage. Head kick by Mickelson. Body kick by Mickelson. Ooh, switch stance step in by Mickelson with the hooks. Pumping his jab out. Mickelson trying to wake back up here. Throwing his leg kick. Just trying to be more active, it seems. I mean, you're going to have to be. I mean, he's the smaller guy. He needs to get on the inside. Head kicks are a good plan. I don't mind the head kicks. Because on a shorter fighter, if your opponent is staying at distance of your punches, just like Shi Ming going against Frey, the head kick can be there. It can absolutely be there when they're not expecting it. Ooh, front kick caught by Mickelson. Comes in with a combination on Dolvik. Mickelson edging this round so far. Oh, Dolvik comes in with a beautiful entry to the takedown, but Mickelson's stuff in the head trying to pull him up. Fingers are not locked. Fingers are now locked under the butt. Mickelson or Dolvik could finish this takedown. He picks up, takes a big deep breath, picks him up. Mickelson with a great balance again. Trying to work that over under. He's having a lot of trouble getting in there though. He's going to make Dolvik use a lot of energy here, but honestly, the technique's too good. He lifts him up again and then trips the outside leg. And now he's working the knee cut with the knee shield on Mickelson. Yeah, beautiful. Cuts to the outside of his guard and then gets into side control. That's just classic jiu-jitsu right there. Beautiful, beautiful. When you got that knee shield, you got that far side underhook. Cut your leg to the outside on the shin instead of just going for the straight on knee cut. And then get that top control. Yep. Now Dolvik's got the cross face here in side control, putting a lot of heavy pressure down. And Mickelson not really working to frame off at the moment. More so just trying to keep him, chest to chest and keep him from damaging him, which is not what you like to see. This isn't Mickelson trying to work himself back up to his feet. This is Mickelson trying to survive. I mean, bro, you're doing good on the feet. You need to work back up. You still have a chance to win this fight. He's using the overhook to do a good job of getting up, though. But he gives his back in the process. Dolvik getting one hook in. Should have got his back more to the cage as he was doing that get up. Ooh, Dolvik with one hook in. Now he's got the body triangle almost locked in. And he's threatening a choke at the same time. Body triangle is now locked up. Dolvik working the choke. Doesn't have the angle on it, though. His head's on the wrong side. Oof, this is a tough spot for Dolvik. They're leaned up against the cage, back control. With Dolvik's back against it, body triangle, a lot harder to finish chokes from this spot. Kind of like when Volkanovski was on, or Islam had Volkanovski's back. And it was very hard for Islam to finish that choke from that spot. But now they got a little bit more space. And Mickelson biting his own glove to feed the choke. What a nasty, nasty technique. Oh, we're actually off on our timer a bit on that head kick. We got, because of that dick kick, 30 seconds left in the round. Oh, and he's got the choke deep in. He's got the full figure four locked up, hand behind the head. This could be it. Oh, nope, he peeled off. Chin was tucked. Mickelson doing a good job fighting hands, man. Great job fighting hands. Dolvik needs to work on getting a cross grip to finish this up. 7 seconds left. Dolvik choosing to pepper some shots before the end of the round. Look at this guy, Dolvik. Not trying to be a bad boy. Not trying to throw elbows or shots to the back of the head like certain Michael Chandlers we know. But he's a man of sportsmanship. That's what I like to see. Don't want to get a reputation of being a dirty fighter, because then no one's going to want to fight you. Unless you're Michael Chandler. Okay. Oh my god. Dolvik. Stop looking at me with those hazel eyes, bro. Chill. Gosh, dude. Dolvik is countering off Mickelson's leg kicks, though. He did land that really good overhand right when he caught that front kick, Mickelson did. So I'd say Mickelson still absolutely has a puncher's chance, but those shots he's throwing, they're just straight on. He's not getting an angle on the chin. All right. Third round starting up. Cage doors are locked. Ref's looking back, checking the fighters. You ready? You ready? Let's go! All right, the meat in the center of the cage. Tap gloves. Mickelson working his jab off the angle. Both popping jabs off, slipping. 1-2 by Mickelson, countered by Dolvik with a leg kick. Oh, stepped in with the straight is Mickelson with the stance switch, but Dolvik saw it coming and shot a takedown. But Mickelson stuffs it, and he's got the front headlock now. He's got the ninja choke. Dolvik has to panic roll out of it. Mickelson's on the back now. Spins to the back so fast. Oh, Dovik panicked when he got that choke locked up. But Mickelson spinning for a leg now. Going for the knee bar. He is really trying to work that knee bar, and it's close. Now he's working the toe hold. Working the heel hook now. The heel hook's in. He taps to the heel hook. It's done. He popped some ligaments in there, ladies and gentlemen. That backside 50-50 was nasty. Nasty. Oh, man. Rolled out of the ninja choke. Defended the back take. Rolled to the knee bar. Finished with the heel hook. That was a five-point transition. That was a 5-point transition there. And Mickelson's still on the ground, man. That's rough. 3 losses in a row for Mickelson. You got to wonder, at what point do you wonder when the career stops, when you get your leg absolutely tore up by a heel hook, man. That's rough. That's rough. I hope Dovik is doing all right after that, knowing he had to rip up that dude's knee. Beautiful, though. Beautiful heel hook. Squeezed his knees together, worked his knees pushing to the right while the heel hook was pulling the heel to the left. That's how you tear some ligaments, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you tear some ligaments. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Man, yeah, Dolbeck's sitting against the cage, breathing heavy, catching his breath, because he knows he just pulled off a really, really good submission. My lord. Did y'all expect a heel hook, though? Did you expect a heel hook? Let me see. What kind of... Yeah, like Dolbeck's record is literally 2 KO TKOs and then a decision. And now he's got a heel hook on his record. Yo, Dolbeck's going to be out here in these streets if he keeps going. They're going to be looking at his record being like, wait, he's got how many KOs and TKOs? He's got how many submissions? He's got what submissions? That's really good. That's really, really good. Hey, appreciate you for chilling and hanging out, man. Drop a like, drop a chat. Drop reactions, drop whatever, bro. I just appreciate you being here watching fights. Truly, truly, truly. Alrighty. Let me make some noise up here in the X sphere real quick while we're getting ready for our next bout. Let me pull up the next bout real quick while we're waiting. Alrighty. One away from our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Co-main event coming up. Alrighty. Next up, we're going to have Bansangor Makayev versus Alessandro Capone. God damn, that's a cool-ass name. Come on now. You can't be fighting and your last name be Capone. And he's literally Italian. Fuck, dude, that's so sick. I know that's corny as hell for me to be geeking over that, but your last name's Capone, bro, and you're an Italian fighter? That's pretty sick, dude. That's pretty freaking sick. Oh, man. Jeez Louise. Let's see. My man is giving his post-fight speech now. Ugh. Man, they're breaking down that sequence on the ground. That was beautiful. Alrighty. Sorry, I just need to hear what he's saying a little bit. He's got good English being from Norway, too. It's so much crazier how these Europeans speak so many more languages than we do. But, man, great round. Great fight. Great heel hook. What was old boy's name that took his shorts off, though? Oldenvitsk. Oldenvitsk. Wow, what a name, honestly. But dude, we got Makayev versus Capone next. Who do we got? Who do we got? Got a little bit more experience on the Capone side, but looks like we got consistency on the Makayev side from Sweden. You know how I feel about these Swede dudes with a certain background. These guys are good. They're good. They're gonna have the kickboxing training partners with some crazy grappling. I can already tell you that now. I can already tell you that now because of what we got here. Submission again. Submission. Verbal, bro. Verbal submission. Verbal submission against a guy who's 4-0. That's really, really, really good, dude. That's really good. KO, TKO, body kick to punches. Creative as hell. 1-0 guy. Decision against a, he's 8-7, 7 losses. I mean, that's not great, but like that's a lot more experience when this guy was 3-1 at the time. Decision, yes, against a 3-3 guy when he was 2-1. KO, TKO against 1-2. He's doing what he needs to do against the guys he's facing. He's doing what, like, especially this most recent win. That's really, really, really good. And on the other side, got a submission against a 15-11 guy. That's a lot of experience. That's really, really good too. That's split decision against 7-2 isn't bad either though. That's not terrible to see. KO, TKO against 3-0 opponent. Submission against 2-0 opponent, and another split decision against 2-2. I think we got a coin flip on our side here. No, we don't. No, we don't. Not according to Tapology, apparently. I think it's a little hasty to be this lopsided. I mean, we see the history of what Makayev has done against the opponents that he's faced and what he was supposed to do against them, and he's done that every single time except for one in his very first fight. So you got momentum on your side, but you also got the confidence of Capone coming off, snapping a loss streak or snapping his loss, getting on a win streak hopefully. And they're fighting this at 155, right? 145. Oh man. Latest weight that Capone fought at was 170. That's crazy. 5'8" versus 5'9" though. Okay. 24 years old. I didn't get to see. They got Capone in the cage now. Ugh. Capone in the cage now. Let me finish making this old Tweety poo real quick. Had this. Yeah, if you guys missed it, whoever came in. Oh, Makayev via submission first round. Let's see. I think Tapology is on the similar track as you. I mean, for the finish rate to be this high on the picks on Tapology, I mean, even if sometimes people have like a giant prediction rate for KO TKO, I mean, we saw the last one. They thought they were going to KO TKO each other, and he ends up getting a heel hook. So, like, I could easily see Makayev getting a submission here. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Verbal submission out against a 4-0 dude. That's disgusting, bro. That's absolutely disgusting. And I think I saw he had another submission here. Nope, just KO TKOs. I mean, look, if it ends up on the ground, I have a lot of confidence that Makayev is going to be able to get back up if that's what Capone wants to do. Let's see. What was this verbal submission? Huh. All right. Well, we got... Okay. Makayev is now making his way into the cage now. Oh, he's got his whole family with him. Giving him daps, giving him love. He is in amazing shape for 145. Holy crap. Yeah, no, I definitely think Makayev probably will, rinse this dude in one round. Dude, these Swedish dudes with this background, It's a dangerous man right here. You cannot mess with these Swedes with this background. Don't mess with them. I don't care if your last name's Capone, bro. What is it? Is this supposed to be like the second Capo? Because that is a pretty dope nickname. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Thanks for watching, y'all. You know, drop a like, drop a reaction, drop a chat. You know, we're making predictions, trying to see who wins these bad boys. I do have Mikhaev though. I do have Mikhaev. I think he's gonna extend his win streak to 6. This is a guy that we're gonna see in other organizations. Look at them traps too. The traps. Fighting out of All Stars, yeah, no, fighting out of All Stars too. Bro, this guy is killers for training partners. Killers. My goodness. Okay, 24 and 26, same height, same weight. Experience a little bit more on the side of Capone, but that's the thing though with these younger guys. It's still tough because you know these guys are still pretty big athletes. They're young. It's still, you know, a coin flip in that first half of the first round, you know. But submission first round would be pretty sick to see. I don't know if you guys saw earlier, while they're announcing the fighters, the who was it? Oh yeah, this fight here, our other man here, Jaba Murtsaliev. He's training out of where is he training out of? Having trouble finding it. But either way, again, another Swede with this background. Like, these guys are absolutely nasty. They are knocking dudes out. They're submitting dudes. Because he got a Darce. Really, really slick darts too in the first round. Less than a minute, or at like a minute and a half. Okay. We're going to start up this fight here. We got the cage doors closed. Yep, cage doors are closed. Ref's checking them out. You ready? You ready? Let's get it on. Let's hope 1995er is right here. Let's hope my boy is right. First round sub. Here it goes. Ooh, Capone taking the center of the cage. Ooh, beautiful straight leg kick by Mikhaev. Oh, yeah, Mikhaev looking a lot faster than Capone so far. Keeping his head off the center line too and keeping his right hand up. Body kick by Mikhaev. Big leg kick by Mikhaev, but countered by Capone straight. Capone with the overhand right, landing. Mikhaev holding this back, holding the outside of the cage. Trying to feint level changes is Mikhaev. Steps in with a beautiful jab. Ducks under. Capone feinting the uppercuts, trying to let Mikhaev, misses the jumping knee. Capone does. I think Capone's trying to let Mikhaev know, hey, shoot a takedown on me. I'm going to throw an uppercut. I'm going to throw a knee, man. That's what's going to happen. Mikhaev misses the 1-1-2. Mikhaev just gauging his distance so far, trying to stay calm, keeping his right hand up too. That's what I like to see. Oh, beautiful snatch single by Mikhaev. Just dives in there. Gets real low. Capone got this guillotine, though. He's got this arm in guillotine. He's got this. Oh, Mikhaev doing a good job, though. Trying to frame off his head. His head's almost out. His head's out. His head's out. He's on top position. All right, 1995er. We got 3.5 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Capone has got the overhook on bottom and then one butterfly. But Mikhaev doing a really good job tripoding, digging his head into his chin, pushing him up against the cage. Capone's trying to set up a triangle right now, and he's doing a decent job of getting that progress going, but Mikhaev doing a great job like sitting down on the leg that's trapped under for Capone, though, keeping him from going. Capone seems like he's got some slick jiu-jitsu, but Mikhaev clears his arms. He's doing good. He's doing real good, driving his head into Capone's face. Heavy, heavy pressure. Then we might be looking at ground and pound, honestly. I don't know if Mikhaev is going to want to submit, because it seems like Capone may have some decent scramble ability so far, but I think Mikhaev absolutely either ground and pound TKO or submission so far, because I love the head control. Like, he has not stopped with the head control, trying to get far side wrist control too every time as Capone's trying to build up a base. Capone doing a great job, though, of pushing his head off, but now he's got nothing to help himself up now. He's off the cage now. Back down into lockdown half guard. Makaev smothering him, trying to pass the guard and move into mount. But Capone stops it, gets a knee shield. Makaev landing some hammer fists as he's transitioning. Trying to pass the guard again. Capone back into full guard. Lands a beautiful elbow off the transition. Capone's nasty off bottom. Capone's trying to set up an armbar. Gets stuffed again by Makaev. Back into half guard. Crushed by the crossface. Hey y'all, thanks for watching and hanging out. Drop a like, drop reactions. Oh, Capone trying to work that far side arm control again. But Makaev doing a good job keeping that bottom leg trapped. He's not letting this half guard go. Not letting this half guard go. He knows how to keep pressure super well. Trying to feed a Darce, getting hammer fists as he's digging that Darce in. Digging in elbows too. Makaev is just nasty with this pressure because Capone is trying, man. He is actually really, really trying with his bottom game. But he's not trying to get up. He's trying to throw submissions and offense from bottom. He's not trying to get up at all, which I don't like. I really liked what Capone was doing on the feet with his knees and feigning uppercuts. I don't want him to play this submission game because Makaev he's got him shut down so far. Yeah, they're sitting in half guard with Makaev controlling the head. Capone peels it off. Makaev again trying to make him put a transition to the mount. And he's got full hip control all the way around Capone on top. Makaev posturing, tripoding up with his head down. Trying to step over the half guard. Not working quite well. He's keeping Makaev's leg trapped in between his legs. Like, Makaev can't work any sort of triangle, any sort of leg lock, any sort of anything. Oh! 24 seconds in, Makaev's going for the front headlock. Oh, misses, but he's got the legs tied up, Khabib style. Sitting on his legs. Capone is trying his best to get an underhook and make an angle to get out, but Makaev has been full chest-to-chest, head-on-head pressure this entire round. The entire round he's been on top. Yeah, he's still got the legs tangled up. Capone managed to get a leg out the end, but that's the end of the round. Great first round. Sorry, 1995er. Looks like Makaev or Capone just got good ground defense. He keeps his back to the mat and his back to the cage really well, so it's really hard for Makaev to get any sort of back take going. But that's like typical guard player in jiu-jitsu, right? I mean, sometimes those guys will want a turtle to give up a position and, you know, go for something else, but he knows Makaev is too good for that. He knows he's way too good for that. All right, that's round one, Makaev. I don't think, not enough for a 10-8. Not enough for a 10-8 at all. 10-9. 10-9 for this. So what do y'all think? You think Makaev's going to keep steamrolling? You think Capone's going to switch up the game plan, though? Let me hear y'all. Let me hear y'all in the chat. Let's see. All right. Ref's checking on the fighters. They're locking up the cage. And here we go. They tap gloves. They're back at the center. Okay. Capone trying to start with a leg kick. Makaev stepping up with the feint of the front kick into a switch stance. That shows he's going to have a lot of creative takedown entries, honestly. Yeah, fire. It is fire so far. This is a great showing from Makaev. And Capone, honestly, making it competitive. Capone swinging overhand rights, swinging uppercuts. This guy's like Ruzaboyev. Like, literally, he's like Ruzaboyev swinging these shots with all he's got. And he's got the nasty grappling to come with it. I like it. I like Capone. Oh! Capone nails him with an uppercut when Makaev tries to throw a leg kick. Capone's on him now. Oh, man. Great uppercut. Oh, good leg kick by Capone, but Makaev nails the double leg. Makaev not wasting any time. That is IQ. That is IQ. He's not like heavyweights you'll see in the UFC who are waiting to get their ass beat before they shoot a takedown. Capone realizes he's in trouble a little bit. He shoots that takedown. He's not wasting time. First moment Capone threw a leg kick, he wanted that takedown. Capone working butterfly guard from the middle of the cage. This is really good for Makaev. Really good for Makaev. Because he can make sure Capone isn't trying to do anything with trying to get up from the cage or anything like that. He can lock down half guard. He can dig a cross face. He can start torturing Capone. This is great, though. Mikhaev getting over the head, framing off of it, throwing elbows, controlling the far side arm. Capone locks back up the full guard. He keeps switching from full guard into a butterfly hook, though. I don't know if that's how he likes to enter his triangles or if how he likes to sweep. I don't know if that's what he likes to do, but every time Mikhaev is stepping over into that half guard, then passing the knee shield, flattening him out again with a crossface. This is amazing, amazing pressure work by Mikhaev. Anytime Capone gets a guard back, Mikhaev's back to tripoding, back to digging his head into him. And now he's just smothering Capone. Even though Capone is constantly moving, trying to make angles, Mikhaev is just all over him a step ahead. Capone driving his legs up, trying to get into that high guard. Back into full guard for Capone. Mikhaev, though, beating him up, bullying him, driving his head in, getting ground and pound where he can, staying active, and inching him closer and closer to get his head to the back of the cage. That is amazing smart work by Capone, or by Mikhaev. Capone, though, he's trying to transition to the triangle, but Mikhaev keeping his arms really tight, locked in. Beautiful job by Mikhaev. Capone is keeping Mikhaev constantly scrambling, though. Like, Mikhaev isn't able to pull off a ton of damage in this top position because Capone is so damn active with his guard. Like, Capone is the most active I've seen in a guard this card yet. Like, oh! Mikhaev, though, as Capone's opening up for the triangle, pushes down the knee and steps over into the half guard again. And he's got the grip around the hip against the cage, throwing not hammer fist, but throwing shots at him as he's trying to lock up a Kimura from bottom. Man, Mikhaev absolutely smothering, but Capone's got a gas tank, bro. To still be moving this hard from bottom position after you've been pressured this badly the whole time, Capone's got a good gas tank. And he's 26 years old, so you got to expect that. But this is exactly what you want to see out of Mikhaev when going against a guy like this. 6-5 dude, a guy who's got different kinds of wins on his record, wins against experienced guys, where he's going to do a good game plan against you. He's going to come in with a game plan of uppercuts, knees, all these kinds of things to wear you down. You have to shoot your takedowns and complete them early and defend all these submissions. Like, Mikhaev is looking like someone who can contend, like, in other organizations, truly. This is really good to see. And he's trying to counter the underhook of Capone right now with his own overhook. He's been doing that a lot the whole fight, where he'll start that transition into the Darce, but use his other arm to frame and rain down some elbows. But right now, no shots being landed, just the grip on the head by Mikhaev on top in half guard, and Capone just kind of holding him chest to chest, keeping him from making distance. Capone trying for the butterfly sweep, though. Again, constantly trying to sweep. 27 seconds left, though. This is about to be a 2-0 Mikhaev. Man, 1995er, bro. We've been having to worry a little bit. I'm getting a little scared every now and then. Mikhaev probably having to respect the ground game of Capone a bit now. After seeing all these transitions, he's like, I got to just keep control, throw shots in where I can. I'm sure that's a little frustrating for Mikhaev, but I'm sure it's more frustrating for Capone. All right, that's round 2. Great round. Great round by Mikhaev. If you're a Mikhaev fan, you're thriving right now. You're thriving. Hey, man, thanks for y'all coming by and watching. Drop a like, drop a react, drop a chat. I appreciate y'all coming and just staying and watching fights, man. It's just nice to watch some regional MMA because you never know what's going to happen. And you love it when there's a mismatch and just someone gets absolutely rinsed. Like if you missed the Fraga fight earlier. It was like 6'3", 205 against a 5'9", 205. And I got none against 5'9", 205. I'm a big DC fan, but oh boy. You could just see the difference. Both men are standing up in their corners. They are ready to go. I love it. Oh, and if you missed Olden Vitsk earlier, pulled off a Derek Lewis and took off his shorts in the octagon. The refs told him to take his shorts off before he started. All right, third round. Here we go. And he had to switch his shorts back on for his sponsors in the middle of his interview when he won. Okay. We're 4:49 in. Oh, Mikhaev hurts him early. Mikhaev hurts Capone early. He's down. He's throwing big shots. Oh, beautifully counters the underhook and steps over. Mikhaev on top again. Rushed a little bit with that. He should have hopefully went for a full mount. Maybe let Capone step back up even. I don't know how I feel about him going to the ground again. I mean, get him back on his feet. Like, you make him stand up and carry his own weight. He's going to recover just like you digging a crossface in. Unless Mikhaev has really good technique of posturing up and raining down. I mean, I feel like Capone's got a bit too good of grappling defense for him to do that. Like, I don't want Mikhaev here at this point if you just hurt him. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, that was a really good uppercut that Capone landed in the second round. I mean, maybe Mikhaev does think that, a Hail Mary shot could come from Capone. They're separated. Mikhaev's throwing up kick, or Capone's throwing up kicks from bottom, trying to work a De La Hiva type position, trying to push off of Mikhaev, but Mikhaev steps over the leg beautifully back into half guard, locking down the figure four on top. Yep, back with the crossface. Capone back to hating his life. Shoulder is driving into the neck. Islam Makhachev, Drew Dober style. Tripoding up is Mikhaev back when Capone gets his guard. This is what you want to see. But you want to see Capone send Mikhaev over the top and behind him when he tripods like this. When Mikhaev is tripoding like this, you can't send him left or right. You got to send him as he's tripoding up, send him up and over. But at this point in the fight, you got to wonder, after getting hurt in the third round, how much gas Capone has left with all these transitions he's been trying the whole fight. Whereas Mikhaev's kept it simple. Get to the half guard, lock it down, get your crossface, torture him. Now Mikhaev's pushing it down into the three-quarter mount, but Capone gets his guard back. Capone, yeah, he's just working that underhook, but Mikhaev getting the overhook, keeping his leg down, trying to work like a Darce-type choke, raining down a couple shots here and there. Capone getting his guard back. Mikhaev, again, tripods. You got to send him over the top, Capone, if you're going to want that. Mikhaev trying to cut through. Capone getting his butterfly hooks back. He's trying to transition again. Trying to get an angle as Capone off the bottom. But they're at the center of the cage. They're in the very center of the cage. He's got nothing to help him get back up to his feet. I'm not seeing a lot of ways for Mikhaev to make it up, or Capone to get up. He's like pushing off, trying to frame off of his hip, but that's like where all of his weight is. You're just wasting energy. Capone's getting a little desperate with these underhooks here, whereas Mikhaev just immediately digs an overhook and blocks his hip. Man, give it up for Capone though. Like, constantly trying to work, not just giving up and laying on bottom, man. Especially after getting hurt at the very beginning of the third round. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Man. Tripoding up into full guard. Mikhaev just trying to just step over half guard. I do wish when Mikhaev has this full guard position, he separates the head-to-head contact a bit, just around a little bit of ground and pound. Because imagine you got a guy like Capone in the future that you're fighting against, and he's got just as good of this bottom ground game, but he's actually locking in submissions, and he's actually throwing tons of elbows. Maybe he cuts you from bottom. People steal rounds like that. Like, you got to be able to land some... Capone working the go plata. Omoplata. He transitions, and now he's on the single leg. Right when I was just saying, man, Capone didn't have enough energy. He's working the single right now. Almost worked the go plata. Like, he almost had it in. He had the leg fully around, and he was transitioning the ankle in front of the neck. That was beautiful transition by Capone to try his best, man. I mean, look, he has had to make Mikhaev stall. Like, 1995, I appreciate your prediction. Like, I love that you sent it out. But, like, Capone showed he's got, like, this 6-5 record. It's 5 losses, but those losses are a lot of split decisions. All right, Capone's got experience, and he's got, good skills, but maybe just not the best game plan, More work is needed to get out from bottom. That's the end of the round, and I think Mikhaev stole that round. I mean, because he hurt him in the beginning, even though Capone was, I think Mikhaev was working harder. or excuse me, I think Capone was working harder for the rest of that round, but because Makayev got him hurt at the very beginning of it, you have to give it to him. You have to give it to him. But a 1995, bro. I hope you didn't bet on that first round submission. I hope you didn't bet on it. Yeah, he's got really nice defense. He's got great defense. And I mean, you call it defense, but like it's also a bit of offensive grappling from bottom. Like best defense is a good offense when it comes to the bottom. Otherwise, you should be getting feet on hips and separating. But Makayev had really good ways of preventing that by giving both of the underhooks from when Capone had full guard, getting both underhooks and like digging his head in. That's really good for stopping like feet on hips type stuff. But that's like what I was saying. Capone's got to use that to sweep him up and over his head. You know, I I just wish Capone would have seen that little adjustment because he has such an amazing grappling game. Obviously, you know. Oh, good, good. Glad you just got the bet on him to win. That was. Oh my gosh, that straight shot was absolutely nasty. Perfectly turned his chin. Surprised that didn't absolutely just finish him. To be honest, Capone's got a chin and good grappling defense. But glad you got that bet, bro. Cash that boy in. Appreciate y'all coming in and watching. We just finished up Makayev versus Capone. Capone held up good in the grappling, man. He held up good, but Makayev with the insane top pressure. Every time he got to half guard, he dug that crossface in. Every time he got to full guard, he dug that head into his chin. I would have wished just Makayev would have postured up a bit more whenever he saw Capone wasn't going to sweep him from that full guard and drained a few more shots in. But what more can you ask for when you hurt him in the first or the beginning of the third round and you control him the rest of the round? You know you bagged another round already. I mean, if you're early in your career, just and you're 5-1 now, 6-1 on a 6-fight win streak, bro, just keep it going. That win streak is eventually going to get noticed. It's eventually going to get you into other bigger organizations. But that was a great fight. Great fight. Mainly because Capone was making it super competitive. Like I was expecting a Makayev steamroll, like you were saying in 1995, or with the way the fight was going. But I mean, just as that straight in the third round hurt and knocked down Makayev, that uppercut Capone landed in the second could have easily also knocked him down, man. That could have easily also have knocked him down. All right, but we're moving on though to our main event again. We got a Swedish Rahula Yusufi versus Dawid Romansky. Roman. Poland versus Sweden. Okay. Got 5-3. Rahula Yusufi versus David Romanowski. Man, it's been a great card, hasn't it? 1995er, bro. I don't know if you were able to catch the prelims. I started streaming at the main card because I've been getting the stream set up. But dude, the main card's been good. I mean, just good technical matches. I think the only one that was like a little goofy was the Fraga Bashari fight. I think that's what his name was. What was his name? Yeah, Berisha and Fraga. Like this was a total mismatch. The guy last time this dude had fought was 2 years ago, and then the time before that was 8 years ago. So they just straight up fed it to this dude. This guy's 5'9", 205. This guy was like 6'3", 205. Like complete mismatch. But other than that, like all these fights have been really competitive. Even this one with the Kevins, our Kevin duo here. This was a great fight. Like Mickelson had a good game plan, trying to wear Dolvik down with leg kicks, body shots, and he landed straight up like 15 leg kicks in the first round. He did. Like Dolvik just ate those, like zero. It didn't affect any of the takedowns from Dolvik at all. Mainly because he was doing a good job of getting to the body lock first, coming down to the double, getting to a single if he needed to, but just switching back and forth. But Mickelson made it competitive, and by the third round, Dolvik got hurt actually, and then it was Mickelson getting the takedown Or no, it wasn't. He got hurt. He had the Mickelson had the ninja choke in. He had the ninja choke in, and Dovik had to roll out of it, and he ended up on bottom. Mickelson transitions to the back. Mickelson or Dovik rolls through to the backside 50-50, goes for the knee bar at first, transitions to the heel hook out of nowhere. Amazing highlight. And before that, he had KOs, TKOs on his record. So now this guy's got KOs, TKOs on his record and a heel hook. That's going to be a fire record when he keeps going, bro. That is going to be a fire record. I'm a fan of Dovik now. Like, he had really, really slick transitions, even when he was the one getting grappled aggressively. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, who do we got? Who do we got for this next one? Rahula Yusufi and David Romansky. Is that David or David? I feel like that's David, right? Okay, so first win I'm looking at here. I like that. 6-2, right hook to ground and pound. You like to see that against a 6-2 guy. Unanimous decision against a 4-1 guy. Only a decision loss to a 5-2. Decision to 3-1. And KO's a 3-9. That's what you want to see. Okay, you get decisions off guys with positive, and a KO against a guy with a positive record, the best positive record. And then the one time you fight a guy that's not an impressive record, you knocked him out. That's what you want. That's what you want. Submission again. Guy with a losing record, you submitted him. Good. Now you lost to a guy who has an 8-4 though. That's and you know what? Guillotine chokes, bro. One bad takedown. If the guillotine's locked in, it's locked in. You know, a lot of times it's not locked in. You can get it out, and the guy wastes energy. And now he's on bottom, but if it's locked in, it's locked in. And this is an 8-4 dude, so can't get on him too bad. He was 5-1 at the time, so can't get on him too hard for that. Submitted a guy making his debut. You like to see that. 6-3. Punches from back control. Punches from back control? Yo, come on. Tell me that ain't sick to have on your record. Against a 6-3 opponent? That's a good look. And then KO TKO punch by Sergey Litvinov. 4-3. Very nice, very nice. Before this fight starts, I'm gonna quick get a beverage, get some water for my throat. I've been talking a bunch, but I will be right back. Thank you though. Drop some chats. Let me get some predictions for this next one. Let me go get my get beverage real quick. They're walking out now. It's David Romaninski right now. He's getting out. He hadn't waited at all. He got the Polish flag from the crowd. Love that. Okay, I'll be back. Alrighty, we are back. Hello. I know a current viewer just came in. I'm back, I swear. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. We're getting to our main event of the evening. Rahula Yusufi, David Romansky. Who do we got? I think man, I'm seeing a lot of decision wins by Rahula, honestly. I'm seeing a lot of decision wins. I'm seeing a lot of finishes by Romansky. Like, that's crazy, because these guys are flyweights, you know? These are flyweights, and these are the number one Nordic and number two from Poland flyweights. Like, these are the real deal guys. And when I see the number two guy, and he's got a bunch of finishes and his losses are submissions, you know, I don't know, because this other guy, you know, I don't see any submission wins. I see KOs, TKOs. That's what I'm seeing. And when it comes to flyweight fights, I go for the more well-rounded guy. So I'm probably going Roman. I'm going Roman. Oh, hello. Also, we got my boy Tulio Vanderis. Say hello, Tulio. He's also rooting for Roman. Tulio, who do you got? Roman? Thank you. Drop a like in the chat for Tulio, bruh. Oh, man. Although, I do love Rahula's walkout. My man got the fur on. He's got the fur on. That is excellent. My man's got the fur pelt. Don't purr into the mic, bruh. No one wants to hear your voice. Sorry if you do want to hear his voice, but sorry, I'm not gonna have him ruin the quality and peak my shit. Purring into the mic. Rahula. I should just have the cat constantly on stream. Cats get views. My man is pumped. Both guys were absolutely pumped to go out. And different from the way Fraga earlier. Like I was saying, I like when guys are really calm and they look really focused on their way to the octagon. But whenever they're it seems like they're trying to hype themselves up, like they're getting hyped, but it seems like it's a little forced. I get super worried about that. I get incredibly worried about that. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay because both these guys, they came out hyped, but it's like it felt natural. Like these guys have been about it. And also something else about this. I feel a little worried now though because Rahula is from All Stars. He's from All Stars, and that's scary. All Stars is a great gym. It's a really, really good gym. I can't sit with agua. Oh man. All Stars head coach. Giving my boy his words before he steps out there. Oh, okay. Main event time in this hoe. Main event time in this hoe. Man, can't believe there's actually a flyweight fight. Yeah, people are picking heavy Sophie. I am in the minority, but I'm okay with that. I like being in the minority. I like it. Cause this is you know, pretty much 80 to 20 odds. So I like what I'm seeing from in terms of experience here. I like seeing this. I don't know these guys very well, but you got the same height and everything too. It's not like we got any crazy advantages on either side. Let me see if I can throw out this link real quick. Main event time, baby! Number 1 Nordic and number 2 Polish flyweights fighting now at FCR 22. See if we can get any folks to come chill. And they are popping off with that announcement. Okie doke. Introducing our boy Roman. Man, it's rough to be the number 1 flyweight in Norway, but you're 5-3. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, and we're on. Maybe like 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind. Head kick by him. By Roman. Gauging each other's distance now. Yusofi skirting around the outside of the cage, throwing his feints. Now they're back at center. Romanski feinting the head kicks, feinting the front kicks and the head kicks. Looks like it's going to be a kick-heavy game for Romanski. A lot of feints coming from other side. 1-2 miss by by Yusofi. Leg kick missed by Romanski. Straight left missed by Yusofi. This is also a southpaw conventional fight with Yusofi in the southpaw stance, Romanski in the conventional. Both doing pretty decent job trying to get on that outside foot though. Switch kick by Romanski. Misses. Yusofi pushing him back to the outside of the cage, getting Romanski skirting around. Makes him block a head kick. Romanski feinting the stance switch step in. And again, feinting front kicks. Just a lot of feints coming from Romanski with not a lot of real offense. Yusofi's not really biting on any of these. Head kick by Yusofi. Blocked. Leg kick by Romanski. Head kick by Romanski. Ooh. Romanski's trying to get that read on that step-in feint. And he's going to try and bring up that left hook around the guard. 1-2 by Yusofi. Hurts Romanski a little bit. Head kick by Romanski. Or by Yusofi. They're swinging, trading hooks. Looks like Yusofi got the better of those exchanges. Another head kick blocked by Yusofi. Romanski almost like switching. Oh! Yusofi really hurts Romanski. Or Romanski really hurts Yusofi. Bad! He's got the guillotine locked up off hurting him. He's going to lock it up. He's got to lock it up. It's no arm in. He's got it really, really locked in, gripping his neck. Oh, Yusofi gets his head out. Oh, my gosh. How did he do that? Oh, man. He completely wobble-legged Yusofi. Wobbled him. Bad. Bad. Now Romanski is trying to transition to the armbar off bottom. Yusofi's got the top control now. Trying to hopefully get this round back somehow. I don't know how he's going to get this back, though. I'm sure Romanski is going to do everything he can to try and get back up, but at that all-star gym, this top control is really, really, really good. I don't know if Yusofi's got that. Or if Romanski's got that ability to get out from bottom. Romanski again locking in the guillotine from full guard. This time it's still in. And it's under the chin. Yosef trying to peel his head out. It's almost out. Like a little baby. Oh, and it's out. Yusofi again. Romanski switching to the triangle. He's still got a partial bit of his other arm in though. Yusofi's trying to block it, and Romanski's trying to switch it off to the armbar if he can get that angle on the triangle armbar. Yusofi trying every thing he can in his power to defend this. Oh man, it's getting tighter. This triangle is getting tighter. Yusofi, he's trying to posture up and get out of this. Romanski lets it go. And he switches to the armbar. Romanski's got the armbar almost locked in. Yusofi's trying to hold his arm, trying to keep him from extending. If he pushes his hips to it, it might be over. He steps over. Yusofi's still fighting this armbar. It doesn't have the good of an angle for it to finish. Trying to switch back to the triangle. He's got the triangle switched up now. Yusofi might end up on top. Up, Yusofi back on top, but Romanski's got the triangle fully locked in now. If he just cuts an angle, it can be over. He's pulling down on the head. He pushes the arm across. Oh, no way Yusuf can get out of this. Oh, no, you need to grab a leg, not an arm. Don't go to the armbar. Yusofi won't tap to an armbar. You need to finish and choke him out. Underhook a leg. Yusofi's out of the triangle. 10 seconds left in the round. Romanski absolutely wins this round. There is no... Oh, beautiful knee landed by Yusofi when they get up and transition to the fence. Knee right to the face. Oh, apparently Yusofi saying Romanski was grabbing the inside of his glove from all those grappling exchanges. Ooh, a little bit of spice. My goodness. Let me check that knockdown again. Oh my god, it was just a beautiful counter off his straight. Beautiful counter off his straight. All right, we're getting back to it. They're still in the corner. Okay, about to start the next round back up. Okay, third and final round. Let's get it on. Ready? Oh, second round, excuse me. Fight. Here we go. Oh, wait, what? Referee's getting upset at somebody outside. Oh, no. They're having to wipe off his hair. I guess they thought it was too much, too slick. We'll restart the clock. Okay, here we go. They're starting up this. Oh, they're wiping off both of them. Dude, the Swedish commission is on point, okay? They're checking everything. They checked Homeboy's shorts at the beginning of this card. 2. All right, here we go. Second round. Definitely, in my opinion, 1 round up for Roman. There's no way that Yusufi brought that round back at all. He got knocked down and multiple submission attempts were locked in for Roman. Great round for Roman. I just wish he, instead of going for a guillotine, like if you knocked him down, try something else. But, I mean, he had a locked-in guillotine twice. I mean, who am I? All right, they're at the center of the cage, feinting, trying to gauge distance again. Yusufi pumping out a jab, trying to get his distance back. Southpaw conventional. Roman transition, swing to the outside. Oh, leg kick by Yusufi. Exchange some hooks. Back to the center of the cage. Yusufi pumping that jab. He's trying to play a little bit more measured this round, it seems. Got a little wild, exchanging a bunch of shots. Romanski throws a head kick. It's blocked. Yusufi, step in, body kick, lands. See if Romanski can still keep working that stance switch into the shot. Pawing at each other's lead hands. Each other are in the center of the cage. 1-2 by Yusufi. Lands on Romanski. Beautiful. Romanski is still just trying to find a way in. Yusufi just keeping his lead end out. Probing. Feigning his straight. Ooh. Yusufi is starting to catch Roman with his feints. He's biting on him now. Roman misses a jab to the body. Yusufi may be a little bit hesitant to pull the trigger, honestly. Sorry if you can hear that outside. Someone's blowing some stuff off. Oh, huge body kick landed by Yusufi. Pushes Roman off balance. Roman throws a head kick. It's blocked. They're at the center of the cage. Jab landed by Yusufi. Stuns Roman. Roman misses a double jab. Yusufi might be slowly taking over this round. Head kick definitely makes impact on Roman. 1-2. Barely misses by Yusufi. Big leg kick landed by Yusufi. It feels like every shot Yusufi lands on Roman is hurting in some capacity. Oh, beautiful step back. Lean back 1-2 by Yusufi as Roman misses his straight. Roman lands the head kick almost as Roman dips. Oof. Roman with a very slow overhand right. Yusuf with the jab uppercut lands. He's starting to pull ahead this round. Oh, Roman slips the jab, gets into the body lock, gets the takedown. He's on top now. He's transitioned to the back. One hook in, both hooks in. He's got to choke. He's starting to lock it up. He's controlling one of the arms of Yusufi. Yusufi's doing a good job blocking the choking hand, though. Look, Roman has a finish from ground and pound, from back control. Remember this. Roman knows how to do damage from his back, but Yusuf is so aware of it. He's blocking all sides of his head. He knows how dangerous Roman is from this position. We saw Roman go crazy from bottom position for a whole half of a round. Now we're going to get to see him on his back for a minute and a half left. That's not good. We could see him transition to arm bars from here. We could see him transition to triangles from here. We'll see what Roman decides to do, though. Because Yusuf right now is doing an excellent job getting across. He's grabbing the inside of the glove. Yusuf is absolutely grabbing the inside of the glove right now after he was just complaining about Roman doing that the very last round. Still just fighting over hand grips right now. Yusufi's throwing shots from having his back taken at Roman. Not sure if that's the best strategy, but he's not getting choked out. He's doing a great job fighting hands at the moment. Both fighters focusing on getting cross grips on the opposite arm on either side to make sure that no one can get an advantage here. But Roman now controlling one of the hands. Oh, but Yusufi does a great job using the cross grip to transition and get on top. Doing that turtle switch. Now he's on top half guard, pinning down one of the legs of Roman. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Roman was not doing any work from a half guard position in the first round. We didn't get to see any of what he has, but now Yusufi doing that classic all-star style, digging his head in, just pressuring down on that half guard, torturing him. Roman able to get the full guard back. Roman trying to just keep Yusufi chest to chest so he can't posture up. Round ends right when Yusufi starts to get a little bit of momentum there. Man, who do you give that round to? Oh my goodness. Whoever's watching, thank you for tuning in. I don't know who you score that round for if you're watching, because he might have to give it, even though Roman had the back control. Oh man, that's so tough because you have to judge off damage, but it felt like Yusufi was landing really damaging shots before the back take. Oh yeah, he absolutely was. I mean, the highlights that we're seeing right now, all of these shots are knocking Roman off balance. The head kicks, the hooks. But I mean, the back take, even then, Yusufi was still throwing shots behind him, and Roman had no submission attempts that time. There were none. And by the end, Yusufi reversed position. So I think we're going 1-1 into the main event. All right. This is for all the marbles, all the Europe bragging rights right here for the flyweights. Number 1 Nordic flyweight versus the number 2 Polish flyweight. We're getting into the third round in this 5-round bout. Pretty sure it's a 5-round bout, right? Yeah, it's championship. Should be 5 rounds. All right, third round. These guys are playing really smart, good game plans to keep them composed. Again, we got another person coming in to sweep the cage real quick. There is no level of this in the UFC, like, at all. Like, they barely ever come in to clean shit up if something's in there. Roman looks so tired. He looks very, very, very tired. All right, third round. Here we go. Get into the center of the cage. Yusuf back to probing his front hand out. Steps in with a drilling jab on Roman. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith for Roman in this third round. Yusuf looks really fast. Drills a body kick. Drills a jab. Drills a head kick that absolutely knocks Roman off balance and hurt. That hurt. I don't care if he blocked that. That shit hurt. Got Roman skating around the outside of the cage now. Still pumping his jab is Yusufi. Leg kick. Beautiful timing. Making him think about the upstairs. The only thing is Yusufi pumping his jab out. He drops his backhand really, really badly when he throws that jab. So Roman, if he can slip off with a really good overhand or a head kick, this could change the tide of the fight. Oh, it's 3 rounds. 3-round championship fight. Okay, that's fine. Yusufi misses the 1-2. Lands the body kick following, though. And the thing is, Yusufi in this southpaw stance, every body kick is going to do some damage to that liver. It's going to keep Roman's hand down. Yusufi probing with the jab. Still doing a little dribbling in front of Roman. Absolutely nails a leg kick. Roman kind of just standing in front of him a bit. Yusufi thinks about a head kick. Roman coming in with a very slow double jab to kind of get space away from Yusuf, but Yusuf coming in with a jab twice as fast. Spinning kick almost lands for Yusofi when he feints the left hook. Oh man, great jab by Yusofi. 3 minutes 15 seconds in the last round. Jab lands again and turns Roman's chin. Barely misses the overhand that followed. Body kick by Yusofi. He's getting every target right now. Head kick landed by Roman, or by Yusofi. 1-2 landed by Yusofi. He's starting to just pepper him up now. He's hitting every shot that he can hit. Body, leg, and head. Head kick landed again by Yusofi. Be a really good time for Roman to go to the body. Misses the hook. Roman times the takedown entry, but Yusofi stuffs it. Now he's in side control, bearing his forearm down. Roman's trying to get an underhook, but Yusofi's got chest-to-chest pressure. I could see him transitioning to full mount from here. He's trying to frame off with his elbow. Drilling elbows down is Yusofi. Trying to transition to the overhook to keep Roman down as he's trying to dig an underhook. Drilling elbows down from this overhook side control position. Yusofi again, another elbow. And they're back into half guard. Roman trying to transition into his full guard, but he's keeping the butterfly hook planted. Crossface is absolutely torturing Roman right now. Oh, yep. Now Roman's bleeding out of his nose. Yusofi landing ground and pound from the full guard. Roman's just trying to keep him close, making sure no space can be made. But Yusofi doing that all-star game plan, the all-star game plan. Move them to the fence, get their head against the fence, torture them. Roman trying to wall walk, get his head off that side of the cage. He's going to have to get an underhook on that left side, though, if he's going to want to start working his way up. Use that cage to get up. If anything, he's moving himself away from the cage too much. At this point, Roman's going to need to either work submissions from bottom, which he did really, really well in the first round. Almost finished the fight. But now, I don't know. He may need to get up and hope for a Hail Mary shot, but I think submissions from bottom is probably his best bet at this point. I don't see him being able to hurt Yusofi with this level of energy at this point. We saw the speed of the jabs he was throwing, the speed of the overhands he was throwing. Oh boy, 58 seconds left. All-Stars showed out today. The All-Star Gym in Sweden absolutely showed out today. Like, their game planning and strategy and adjustments between rounds were absolutely amazing. Very good stuff today. Yusofi just peppering ground and pound still from this full guard position. And Roman trying to switch his hips back and forth, get some sort of transition going, trying to look for Kimuras, trying to look for anything that he can use, but Yusofi just yanks his arm out every time. Not kind of dangerous. Try to do that. Try to get your arms out legitimately if you're in those positions, or else you'll pull a Brian Ortega and pop your arm out of your shoulder. But Yusofi finishing up with some body shots, elbows to the body, punches to the body, punches to the head, switching up, just making sure he gets these points to guarantee the round. Should be very, 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 very interesting scorecards. If I'm gonna be a little upset if they give Roman the second round, because I just don't think he did enough. Even though he got the takedown and back control, that was after Yusofi was touching him up a good bit, and then Yusofi in the last 20 seconds reversing the position. I think maybe landed like a couple shots, but nothing big. But to me, that's enough to swing that round toward Yusofi. And then he absolutely dominated the third round, hitting every target, leg, body, head. Head kicks were powerful. I really wish Roman would have dipped under those head kicks a bit more for takedowns, but the body kicks probably kept him thinking that a knee could come slamming into his face at any moment. Coach is talking to Roman right now, trying to make sure he's not too beat up on himself, because he did good out there. He tried his best. But let's hear this decision before we sign off. All right, whoever's watching, appreciate you watching. Leave a like, leave a chat, leave a react, whatever you can, man. I appreciate you just coming through and chilling, watching fights with me, listen to me call the play-by-play. I don't know, who do you think won that, though, between Roman and Yusofi? Drop that in the chat. I want to see who you think won, because so far Tapology was not wrong. If Yusofi won this, They had it by decision by 80%. So of all the people who picked Yusofi, and then 81% overall picked Yusofi. So I don't know. I can't do that math in my head, but a good percentage of people predicted that. If it's what's happening, let's see. My man, Yusofi with the fur. If only he had boots. All right, we're going to the judges' scorecards. Here we go. Unanimous decision. Yeah, it's Yusofi. Good shit. He's a new champ of FCR. Good for him, man. This is a good game plan. Good fight too. I loved his striking at the third round. Like he showed he's not just able to stay on top and grind him out. He's able to transition to spin. He did spinning kicks at one point and he landed, like didn't just whiff them. Like, it was really good showing. Like he's a great fighter. I'm very impressed by that. Very impressed by that. But that was a great card. Loved it top to down. What's up, whoever just popped in? Yusofi just ended up getting the decision there. You should definitely watch it back. It was a great fight. That's probably going to be it for me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but I appreciate y'all coming. Leave a like, leave a chat, but also, if you've seen that Chandler Helwani interview, where he was Delulu talking about we don't understand the cage grabs, we don't understand the back of the headshots. I broke down every fence grab and every single back of the headshot and figured out if it was legal, illegal, or just straight up douchey. I made a whole video of it breaking down. It's pretty good. Some funny moments in it as well. Go check that video out on my channel. I'll be releasing more videos, releasing more streams, doing a lot more live streams with the local UFC or regional UFC Fight Pass stuff. But appreciate y'all all coming through. It was such a fun time. Love talking to y'all. Love y'all that y'all even want to listen to me call these fights. So subscribe, like, chat, do all those weird ass social media things, bruh. But appreciate you. Bye.